Okay, so there we are. Hello, YouTube people. This is Pi, and this is the first draft at Murktide post MH3. In my view, I think. So I think I'm playing this list. It seems what I want to do. I will explain briefly my choices. So I want to play for Tamillo because I want to test a new card. It seems good on the card, so we'll try it in this league. I think I'm not sure 4 is the right number, but something between 2 and 4. So let's try with a number of it. We're playing just 2 Ragavans because, as you may notice, this card wasn't great in the previous iteration of Modern, and I'm not sure if big mana decks will prevail here, and then we will add some more Ragavan, or just 2 is the right number for now. But I want to start with 2. For the rest, we're playing 4 Nullit and 3 Bolt. I think 7 removal spells should be fine. Maybe we can go up to 8 if Nadu combo and creature combo decks are a lot played. I don't know. For DRC, because of course we need to start attacking and make pressure. I think DRC, of course, is one of the best playmaker in Murktide. For the counter suite, I'm playing an experimental split, so I'm playing 2 Consign to Memory. I think this card will be great in first weeks where Eldrazi and Affinity decks are rising, so I like those, and I think 2 Pierces is mandatory in. I expect Buried Alive decks and in general non-creature spells, so Storm. So I think Pierce is just the most elegant counter spell for 1 mana. And then we have the obvious 4 Pyrodime for iteration for counter spell. I play 1 Sink into Stupor, so we're playing 19 sources total. I think I want to make a lot of land drops, so 19 should be fine. I can even see going up to 20, but I don't know. I'm probably like being able to play Tamillo and develop it might help us getting some more cards. So eating land drops shouldn't be a great problem. Also, we aren't playing a lot of 3 drops, so just invert polarity basically, and that's it. I think invert polarity is a 2 card in the main. I'm really curious about this card and how it will be played in most of the matchups. And I'm playing 3 Murktide because I think this is the stock number when experimenting on the lists. I'm playing only 3 bubble. I'm not a bubble lover nowadays. I know it triggers delirium, but adding 4 more creatures makes the other delirium sources balanced. So we're playing 13 creatures, 18 lands, and a split of instant and sorceries. So we should be able to trigger delirium easily enough. That's why I'm playing 3 bubbles. From the sideboard, I think I'm experimenting a bit. I'm playing 2 Urk's Recall and 1 Brotherhood to deal with artifacts. I like Brotherhood is more versatile, Urk's Recall is more impactful, and this should be great also to deal with Kappa Cannoneers. Obsidian Charmeau is here to deal with the Eldrazi land and Tron lands in general. And I think being a 4/4 flyer can outpower Eldrazi's, so that's why I wanted to try it. Sublet is great for Planeswalker decks, Ring decks, and Amulet, so I think Amulet will still be a great choice. So I think I usually like to play a couple of Subleties in my list. Then we have these 4 Graveyard Date cards. I think I'm 2 Soul Guide, 1 Surgical, 1 Earth. They solve slightly different problems. So those are for the like dredge decks I expect to face. This is more for mid-range decks, but of course can be a good card paired with the other ones. And Surgical is for Buried Alive decks and Price Amalgam decks, blue black decks that try to abuse in a mid-range way the synergy between Price Amalgam, Narcobiba and stuff. So this should be the ice on the cake, and also can be strong versus Atraxa decks and Reanimator decks um, if if they are popular, I don't know. Then, as the last cards, I have 3-star Scolding. Scolding is a quite nice card. I think it's great versus, might be great versus Nadu, and Yawgmoth and Scam, and the other creature decks that we might face. Especially, I think, what's called? Tribal Zoo is a deck that we haven't much, so we should try to maybe counter some of the Tribal Zoo things with the Stern Scoldings. And it's because I expect people to play Ajani, the new Ajani, so it's another card that goes under the Scolding, so it might be fine to play those. And the last card is another copy of Invert Polarity. I don't know, I think I'm not sure about this card. We will see. I think probably the weak spot of the deck is Leyline plus Rako, but apart from that, we should be fine. If we face a lot of Leyline and Rako decks, we can change a couple of cards to make that matchup a bit more favorable. We can play a couple of dress downs, for example. But without further ado, we should jump into a league and see how it goes.